Hello, friends. Happy Monday. Signing on right at 9:30, right on the dot. I feel like I'm actually sticking to some of my New Year's resolutions, like being on time, punctual, on point for things. So obviously, I'm not expecting that any of you are going to be signed on yet, but I always just like to kind of get flowing so I can hear what my mic sounds like, see my screen view, and yeah, then just kind of make sure all my ducks are in a row, and then hang out for a little bit, giving you all a chance to jump on. So, Kia Babies team, as soon as you're logged on and ready to go, if you'll just let me know if everything looks and sounds okay, that's awesome. That really helps me out. Perfect, perfect. Hello. Good evening. All right. I'm feeling excited to be on a new night, Mondays. It definitely feels different to me than Wednesdays because I kind of like think about all this stuff and prepare over the weekend, which is actually kind of nice. And then it's like this kind of kicks off my week now instead of being like my midweek sort of thing that I have to look forward to. But super excited about the change. Super excited to see how it goes. I also do feel a little nervous because it's change and it's new, and I want our people to be able to find us, of course. So, yeah, I'm just going to take a look at my light here for a second because it's been flickering a little bit, and I don't want that to drive anybody crazy. While we just wait for some of our friends to join us. Um, Yes, please help us spread the love by sharing this video on your social media pages. Absolutely, absolutely. I will repeat that several times tonight, per usual. All right, it looks like we have some friends who have jumped on and joined us. If you are here and can see us and hear us, welcome. Happy Monday. I'm so glad you found us on our new night. If you want to let us know that you are here, just drop a hello in the chat. I'd always like to spend kind of the first several minutes of these kind of like getting into the groove with you guys, giving everybody a chance to kind of find us and join us, and then just chatting about our weekend, our week, what's going on in our lives. If there are new names, new faces here, I would like to know who you are. So say hello and introduce yourself. I always kind of have this problem right at the beginning with the Amazon Live, just that my chat doesn't update like in real time. It kind of backs up a little bit and then suddenly I see the chat log. So if you are talking, just give it a moment to load. Um, yes, okay. So since we do have a few of you here, I will go ahead and say that one way that you can super duper help us out here on our live stream is to make sure you are following us here on Amazon Live and then like and share this stream. This is a really great opportunity for someone to kind of see it on your social media page and jump on over and join us live tonight at the very beginning. Just if you have friends or family members in your life that are parents of babies, young children, maybe they're expecting parents, and you think that they would benefit from knowing about the Kia Babies brand, knowing about these awesome products, or they just would like to be a part of this really cool parenting community that we've built here now on Monday nights here on our live stream, Amazon live stream. Share this with them. The more the merrier. It helps us grow, and it just makes these evenings so much more fun. Yes, so as always, we have a discount running for you tonight. I'm going to get into that in just a few minutes. Again, I always kind of ease into this so that I don't have to repeat myself so many times, since I know if you're here from the beginning, you hear this all several times. But just kind of easing in and letting people find us, letting them hop on, letting them pour themselves a drink, whatever, get comfortable before we really get rolling. But I will just throw this out there for everyone who's already logged on. As always, we have a discount running for you tonight. It's 10% off all the items we're going to talk about. as usual, super excited to talk about all of these things. Some of them I haven't talked about in a little while, and they are some of my favorite products. So really looking forward to tonight's stream. This one has a little bit of a structure to it, so hopefully, we'll be able to stay on time, stay on topic, and we'll just really have a good time together and learn about these awesome products. As always, we have a giveaway going for you, which is a big thank you for you tuning in with us. You're going to go home with an absolutely amazing Kia Babies item. It is one of their best sellers. I think maybe their best selling product, actually, kind of like their flagship product. And it is one of the baby wrap carriers. Oh, mirrored screen always confuses me. As you can see behind me, it's the first item we're going to talk about tonight. I absolutely love it. I'm still baby wearing with my 17-month-old. Like when we go on walks, she's cutting some molars right now. So, kind of baby wearing and letting her, just be snuggled up and close to me has been really helpful for her going through that. So, still using it with my toddler. Again, it's the giveaway item tonight. I will talk a little bit more about that in just a few minutes. If you see me constantly checking my phone, it is just so that I can refresh the chat, so that I make sure that I am staying up to date with what all you guys are talking about. All right. Welcome, welcome, friends. Looks like we might have some jokesters in here with us tonight, keeping things fresh and interesting. Um, all right. So happy that you guys are finding us on our brand new night. So if you have joined us in the past, you know that we typically do these streams on Wednesday nights with me, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the time has stayed the same, but we are now kind of permanently moving to, well, not kind of, we are permanently moving the stream to Monday nights. So if you want to hang out with me, as we've been doing all these last few months, our new night is now Monday, as you know, since you are currently here. But I just wanted everyone to be sure that, this is not just a temporary change. You can look for us every Monday night moving forward. So again, I was saying, when I first logged on that I'm feeling excited about being on a new night. Monday is like a whole different vibe. I feel like for me, because I can kind of spend time with these products over the weekend, like use them with my daughter. Of course, everything I'm talking about tonight is stuff that I'm using in my everyday life already. But like, I kind of look forward to this all weekend, and then my week kicks off with this really fun thing that I enjoy doing. Whereas before it was like kind of my midweek, I just have to get to Wednesday and then I can go hang out with my Amazon live stream friends. And then by the time I'm done with that, I only have Thursday and Friday left, and then it's the weekend again. So it's definitely a different feeling, a different vibe, but I'm excited about it. I'm really interested to see what the Monday crowd is like what Monday energy brings here on Amazon Live. Maybe this is a popular night for browsing live streams. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm also a little bit nervous just because it's new and it's different and it's change. And you guys know that all these familiar names and faces that keep joining us week after week. I really love hanging out with you guys, and, talking to you guys. I kind of know all of the big things that are going on in your life because you share them in the chat, and I think about you guys all week, and I like to follow up the next time I'm with you all. And so I just want to make sure that our normal crew is able to find us and kind of make the transition to Monday nights with us, and also hoping that we make some new friends. Okay, so I've been on for about 10 minutes now, so I am going to go ahead and get to the housekeeping stuff. As always, please like and share this live stream. I'll kick off with that. It helps us grow, and it helps us keep building this great parenting community that we have, worked really hard to build. I know that those of you that keep returning week after week, you always talk about really, really kind of needing this little space and time in your week. It's a chance to kind of, in a way, step away from parenting, right? Like the day to day stuff, and just connect with a parenting community. Find support for what you're going through. Share your funny stories. I know that we're in pandemic times right now, so we're not always able to go on our girls' nights or go to our, moms and me groups and things like that. And that's been really tough. That's, tough on everyone's kind of mental and emotional health. And so this has kind of been like a really great either substitute or supplement to that. So I look forward to this every week, and just, I would love to see this grow, meet more of you, hang out with more of you. I want, more people to know about the Kia Babies brand, these awesome products, take advantage of these deals, these discounts, these giveaways. So if you have people in your life, your friends or family members that are parents of babies, small children, expectant parents, and you think that they would benefit from joining us on these live streams every Monday night, please share this on your social media pages so that more people see it. And as always, please make sure you are following us here on Amazon Live. You can just click that banner to follow. The reason for that is twofold. That will make you eligible for our super cool giveaways that we do every single week, where you get to take home a free item simply for being here. So again, following us here makes you eligible. And also, it will send you a notification every time we go live with one of these live streams. So, you don't have to kind of keep it in your brain. You will get a notification saying, hey, it's time to pop on Amazon Live and hang out with Kia Babies and with Julia. And I would just really, really love to see you here. So if you don't want to ever miss a new product launch, these awesome discounts, giveaways, deals, make sure you are following us here. Okay. And then let's talk about the cool stuff we have for you. So as always, there's a discount running tonight. So if you shop during or up to 1 hour after the end of this live stream, and we'll end at about 10:30-ish, everything you purchase will be eligible for 10% off. So anything that I talk about in our live stream tonight is eligible for that 10% off. So you don't have to wonder or worry. I will, if there's a color or a pattern that may not be included, I will mention that, but I don't think that's the case at all tonight. All items, as I'm going through them in the order that I'm talking about them, are browsable in the carousel below this video. So take advantage of that. And when you see something that catches your eye, sounds, or looks interesting to you, throw it in your cart, because tonight is your chance to get it for 10% off. And you don't have to enter any special discount codes. We've taken care of that for you. It's a really streamlined shopping process. All you have to do is shop. So when you cart out, that 10% off will just automatically come off of your total, as long as the discount hasn't expired. And so because this is a thank you for tuning into our live stream and hanging out with us, the discount code does eventually expire, and that expires 1 hour after the end of this live stream. So it will be around 11:30 p.m. Eastern time or thereabouts. Okay, so that's that. Then we have a giveaway for you. So on top of the discount, we want to give you free stuff. And I'm really excited about this giveaway item tonight because in case you weren't here right at the beginning, what we're giving away tonight is one of the baby wrap carriers. And it is actually this beautiful classic gray. Can't go wrong with that. Nice and neutral, nice and unisex. This is actually, I think, probably one of my two favorite colors that the baby wrap carrier comes in. We want to give that to one of you for free tonight, simply for being here, supporting the brand, and hanging out with us. It is Kia Babies' best-selling product. It's kind of their flagship product that Kia Babies kind of originally became known for. We're going to talk about it in depth tonight. I'm going to show you how to wear it, all that fun stuff. It's the first item we're going to talk about tonight. I would love to give you one for free. Kia Babies would love to give you one for free. It's not actually coming from me. So in order to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is make sure that you are following us here on Amazon Live. Hopefully I'm pointing to the follow us banner. On my screen I am. So make sure you're following us here on Amazon Live, because that makes you eligible. And then to actually enter the giveaway, all you have to do is make your presence known in the chat. Say hello, tell us your name, tell us where you're watching from, anything. Just participate with us tonight. And in about the last 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes or so of this live stream, the Kia Babies team who is logged on with us will randomly select a winner from the chat log. I will tell you who that person is, and I will tell you how to redeem your baby rat carrier. So that does mean that you have to stick around until the very end to find out if you are the winner and to claim your prize. But hopefully you were planning on doing that anyway, because we're going to have so much fun together. Okay. So I think that's the major stuff. As always, if you are not already friends with us on the other social media platforms, please find us over there on Instagram and Facebook, especially Instagram. I'm super Insta obsessed. We are just at Kia Babies. We have so much fun stuff going on over there. We're always sharing your photos, sharing your stories. We would love to make you Insta famous. If you have a Kia Babies product, photograph it. Tell us what you love about it. Photograph your baby in it. Share it with us, and we would love to share it on our social media as well. We've also got separate kind of giveaways and things like that that go on over there. Then on our Facebook group, we have a moderated group actually called the Kia Community, which is basically like this, these live streams, the people that you already hang out with in this chat, how just fun and funny and supportive they are, but at your fingertips. Whenever you feel like logging on to Facebook, there's kind of always someone active over there. And again, it's moderated by the Kia Babies team. So if you had product questions, or you wanted advice about something, or you need customer service help, those kind of things, can be taken care of there as well. So that's on our Facebook. Please look for us over there. And then, of course, we're also on YouTube and Pinterest. Can't forget those, right? So yeah, I think I'm going to do just one more quick check of the chat. See what's going on, and then we'll jump in. Hello, Sam. Yes, I also have the purple Kia Babies wrap, and I have a daughter. So the purple, and there's like a blush pink one. Those are her absolute favorites, the ones she asks for all the time. And I absolutely love it as well. It's beautiful. Hey, Kai, welcome back. Oh, Sam, foster parents in the process of adopting a 9-month-old. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. And I'm sure there's a lot of work and probably stress that goes into that as well. Hey, Brittany, so glad to see you again. All right, so looks like we're rolling. So let's go ahead and talk about the baby wrap carrier. Now, the theme of tonight's live stream, in case you didn't already know by the title, is 5 ways to bond with baby, and how the products that we're going to talk about tonight from Kia Babies can help in that process. So let's talk about the first, a really obvious way to bond with your baby, and that is just to have them close to you, right? Close proximity. So baby wearing is a magnificent way to bond with baby. It's something that I wish I had done more of with my daughter when she was itty bitty tiny, but I didn't have my hands on a Kia Babies baby wrap carrier at the time. And to be honest with you, all of the others that I tried like hurt my back. I couldn't find a perfect fit. They just felt a little bit cumbersome, or they were really confusing to figure out how to wear. And I just didn't have the patience for it. But my daughter had really bad reflux and colic symptoms. So she was like very extremely fussy all the time. And I really wish that I had known back then sort of the benefits of baby wearing. So just in case you are a new parent or an expecting parent, let me impart some wisdom on you and share with you some of the benefits of baby wearing and how it can kind of aid in bonding. So the first really great thing about baby wearing, we'll talk about 3 benefits actually. So the first benefit is something called co-regulation. And so really all that means is using your nervous system, your steady breathing, your steady heart rate, your nice warm, probably around 98.6 degree body temperature, to help baby regulate their nervous system, right? So it's just kind of this really nice, beneficial, cyclical relationship between your body and baby's body. So babies, when they are brand new to the world, their kind of thermostats and all of their little, switches and buttons have not all been flipped yet. So they are still kind of learning how to regulate themselves. They obviously don't come born with the innate ability to kind of soothe their own emotions when they are upset or overwrought. And that's where kind of your calm and your body really comes in handy to them. So again, baby wearing helps regulate baby's breathing, their temperature, their heart rate. And if you're dealing with a baby that has something like reflux or, colic symptoms, please get that checked out by your doctor, obviously. But probably what you're going to end up hearing is that this is really, really common in kind of that fourth trimester period of life, baby's first 3 or 4 months. And as long as it's not to the point where they can't keep weight on, and they are not failing to thrive and they don't need medication or anything like that, all you can really do is just find ways to soothe and comfort them on your own. And so I highly, highly recommend baby wearing for that co-regulation. So the second benefit is helping your milk supply. So this is obviously going to apply to our mamas who may be nursing or breastfeeding, if you are able to, and that's something that you choose to do. So when we are close to our babies, when we can feel their skin on our skin, that's why skin to skin is so important. And you have that nice golden hour period right after baby is born in most hospitals. Being able to smell babies smell their breath, smell the top of their head, it actually stimulates the hormone prolactin, which helps us create our breast milk. So baby wearing, keeping baby close to you, again, being able to smell baby, all of that is going to help stimulate your milk to come in if that's something that you're struggling with in the beginning, which is really, really normal. And it's going to help kind of protect and prolong that breastfeeding relationship. So the more time you spend in close contact with, particularly skin to skin with your baby, the more robust that milk supply is going to be. And there are, of course, many other factors that go into that, like baby's latch and things that have nothing to do with anything that you're doing right or wrong. So, there are fantastic resources out there for any breastfeeding kind of bumps along the way. Lactation consultants are amazing. So make sure you're seeking that out. But again, something that you can be doing at home that's really, really going to help with the breastfeeding relationship and your lactation is going to be baby wearing. So that's a second benefit. The third benefit is actually kind of a surprising one, but one that I was really, fascinated to learn about, and that's helping stimulate language development and emotional regulation in your baby. And now, how does that work? So if you have baby kind of right here at your chest, as you would if you have them in a baby wrap carrier, and they're facing you, and you are walking around with baby, and you're speaking to them, you're talking to them. Maybe you've taken them on a walk around the neighborhood and you're pointing things out like, oh, look at that pretty tree. Do you see how blue the sky is today? Oh, there goes a car, things like that. If baby is in proximity to you where they can be watching your facial expressions, watching the way your mouth moves, and then associating sounds that you're making to them with things that they can see, all of that is going to kind of help stimulate those connections that are necessary for them to form language and to start making associations between items and words. So baby wearing is actually super beneficial to language development. And that can start from day one. But that's also if, you're someone who has a toddler like I do. My daughter is 17 months old. And I said at the beginning of the live stream that I still actually wear her in the baby wrap carrier. We go on walks in it and she's currently teething. So I kind of just carry her around the house when she needs a little extra snuggle, things like that. It's still super beneficial to wear a toddler, to wear a baby of that age, which the baby wrap carrier does allow for, I think up to about 35 or 36 months. Again, that language development. So that's something that's kind of exploding with my daughter right now because she is a young toddler. She's just picking up new words and new sounds and new like approximations of words every day. I'm noticing it every day right now. So I love getting that kind of one-on-one face-to-face time with her when I'm wearing her to be able to talk to her like that. Okay, so those are 3 benefits of baby wearing. And now let's talk specifically about the Kia Babies Baby Wrap Carrier because I think it's personally the best kind of carrier on the market for baby wearing. And I want to go over some of the reasons for that. So I'm going to actually pull down the classic gray since that's our giveaway item tonight. So I want you guys to kind of see it a little more up close and personal. All right, so here it is. And I say this all the time, so if you've joined us before, maybe you're going to get a chuckle out of this, but Kia Baby's shades of gray, I think, are the most beautiful, like chef's kiss colors ever. I don't know how they do it. This actually comes in 3 shades of gray, but classic gray is the one that we have on discount tonight. And they're just stunning. Like, they're just nice and neutral and sleek and fashionable, really unisex. So works for a girl baby or a boy baby, works for mom to wear or dad to wear. I love them. So let me show it to you a little bit closer up since one of you is going to take this home for free tonight. And now I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to actually wear this one. So again, one of the reasons that I kind of gave up on baby wearing when my daughter was a newborn or very young is because I just couldn't find a baby wrap carrier that was comfortable, that I enjoyed wearing, and that I could figure out kind of quickly, right? So this is actually one of the easiest I have ever used. And now this comes with a detailed instruction manual, so do not panic. I'm going to show you just how quickly I'm actually able to put this on. Now let me get my chair in just a little bit more. I have like not a lot of real estate in here. No, that made it worse. Hold on. Just move it to the side, maybe. I want you to get full view here. There is also included with the instruction manual is a QR code that you can scan that takes you to a YouTube tutorial. So again, like Kia Babies has got you covered if you ever have questions about how to tie this, how to wear it. I will kick off before I put this on by saying something that I really, really love about this is the size range. So this is actually going to fit mamas anywhere from like a size 0 all the way up to a 22 or a 24, in standard US clothing sizes. So I love that, a one size is really going to fit all. You don't have to stress about that or picking out a small, medium, large, or anything like that. There is a way to tie this so that it is going to be comfortable for you to use and safe for baby to hang out in. So love that they've thought of that. So what you're going to do to put this on, and again, this is just going to be the quick and dirty, is you're going to look for the Kia Babies logo, which I think is genius. It's this little green Kia parrot. They put that in the dead center, which is really helpful because dead center is what you need to find. So you're going to kind of line that up with your tummy. We're going to pull this out as far as both our arms can go to make sure we've got good stretch. I'm going to cross this in the back, bring it up over my shoulders, cross in the front, tuck your ends into this pocket that you made here. Tie it cross it one more time in the back. Bring it to the front or the side. There are multiple ways to wear this and tie it. This is the one that's kind of quickest and easiest and most comfortable for me. And then to make sure that I've done it all right and baby is ready to go in, make sure you can still see that Kia Babies logo on the front of your little pouch that you made there. All right, so my baby tonight, since my real life baby is currently sleeping, since I'm on the East Coast, we're going to use Cotton the Bunny. Now, keep in mind, he is not kind of the perfect size and shape of an actual infant, but he'll do for a quick and dirty example. So the first thing you're going to do is take this X here on your chest, the side that's touching you, baby's arm and leg goes into. All right. Repeat on the other side. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is make sure this is making a nice X on the back, that the back is all covered. You want coverage from baby's booty to under the knee to make sure they've got a good ample seat to kind of sit in. And then you're going to tuck the feet into this pocket here that you made. You tuck under baby's bum. and then pull where you see the logo all the way up the back, right, to about the nape of the neck. And then if Cotton were an actual child and had some weight to him, he would kind of be sitting about right here, right, where I could lean down and go, mwah. Okay, so that's a good test. Can you easily just lean your head forward and give baby's head a little peck? So speaking of that, let's talk about some tips for making sure that you are wearing baby safely. The little kind of mnemonic device that you can use is called TICS. So that's TICKS. And so T is for tight. So what that means is you just want this to feel good and nice and snug. So obviously not so tight that you're uncomfortable or can't breathe, or that baby is uncomfortable, and is pitching a fit. Just you want it to be snug, and it is okay when you are just testing this out, trying to kind of find your perfect groove and fit with this to put baby in, and of course while supporting baby, lean forward, make sure it doesn't gape open. You should feel like baby is really nice and secure and kind of tucked into your body. So T is for tight. The I is for in view at all times, and really that's just kind of common sense. So what that means is you want to always be able to see baby, have baby in view at all times, just so you know what's going on with them. You know that they haven't kind of, especially if you've got like a newborn in here, this really wouldn't happen like with, an older baby or my toddler. But just make sure they haven't kind of tucked their way all the way down in here, and this is up over their face or their, nose or mouth or anything like that. You want to know that baby is safe and comfortable. So you need to know where they are at all times. So that's the I, in view at all times. The C is for close enough to kiss. So you shouldn't have to, lean down, crane your neck to be able to kiss the top of their head or their forehead. You shouldn't have to lift them up to do it. You really should just be able to go, mwah. And that's how you know that they're kind of positioned properly and correctly. So that's the C, close enough to kiss. Okay, so the K is keep chin off chest. And that is just to support the airway. It's the same thing like when you have them in a swing or a bouncer or any of that kind of stuff. You never want baby to kind of get tucked like this because, small babies kind of need help keeping their airway unobstructed. They may not notice that they can't breathe in that position. So you always just want to keep chin off chest. And then the S is for supported back. And that's what you have this pulled all the way up to the nape of the neck for. This needs to be fully supporting the back. And again, I really love that the kind of logo is just in that perfect place for you to know, okay, that's kind of your landmark for, first of all, I've kind of put this on correctly, I've tied it correctly. And as long as this is in place all the way up baby's back and you can see it kind of at the nape of their neck, you know that they're good and supported in there. So that's what you can be on the lookout for if you are ever in doubt. So let's just talk about some other things that I love about this particular carrier. So I think you saw that it was pretty quick and easy to put on. As soon as you've done that, just a few times in a mirror or with some help from a partner, you're going to have it down. It is so comfortable to wear. It is 100% organic cotton, and anything that Kia Babies produces, their textiles, I don't know what magic sauce they have, but I'm telling you, it's the softest material on the planet. So this, you don't have to worry about this kind of rubbing against your skin and getting irritating, rubbing against baby skin and causing irritation, none of that. It's silky soft. I mean, it is buttery soft. It's nice and light and breathable. That's really important. So even in the summer months that we, just came out of, and fall here, and I'm on the, the East Coast and the South, is still really hot here. I was able to take my toddler around the neighborhood and wear her in this, and she didn't get super sweaty and overheated. I didn't get super sweaty and overheated. So I love that this material is nice and breathable. I always do the breath test on things like this, anything that might come close to baby's face or nose or mouth. So what that is I just take a deep breath in and then blow it out. I know it looks kind of silly, but if you can easily take a breath in and then you can feel that air on the palm of your hand on the other side, then you know that it's plenty breathable, right? So that's not going to be hazardous or uncomfortable for baby. What else? Super, super durable. So this is going to really stand up to a lot of uses. It's easy to clean. It's machine washable. You just machine wash on cold and then you can tumble this dry on low. No need for fabric softener. Again, anything I use on baby has to be like super easy to clean, and I have to be able to just throw it in with the rest of my laundry, or chances are I'm not going to use it and it's going to end up going to Goodwill, just because I don't have time for all that. I love that about it as well. And just so you know, this is BCIA certified, and that is the Baby Carrier Industry Alliance. They set the gold standard for, safety measurements that you have to attain for this to get a certification that this is a safe baby wearing device. And so that's super important. And you should always look for that in any kind of baby wearing product. But if you're wondering about Kia babies, it is absolutely certified. Yeah, that's the baby wrap carrier. And we're going to talk about more ways to bond with baby and some more super awesome products. So let me just take this off and I'm going to kind of rearrange my setup here just a little bit so I can display the next products. If you have any questions or anything you want to share with us about the baby wrap carrier, please drop that in the chat. We will keep moving right along. So don't forget, this is our giveaway item tonight. If you are not already following us, make sure you follow us here on Amazon Live to be eligible for the giveaway. And all you have to do to enter is chat with us in the chat. And in the last 5 or 10 minutes or so, we will randomly select a winner from the chat log. And you will go home with one of these in the classic gray. So definitely don't want to miss out on that. And otherwise, if you want to shop the baby wrap carrier tonight, it is 10% off. All right, so let me put my chair back in place. If you guys could see like what a tight squeeze this is back here, this is actually not a super huge room that I'm in. So thank you for bearing with me as I kind of rearrange. All right, so who can guess what we're talking about next? Where are my Kia babies hooded towel enthusiasts? I know you guys are out there. We have talked about these towels at some length before. This is always a super popular item. Look how cute that is. My bear is looking a little bit sad. That's because I don't have a good stand for him. I need to invest in another one of these stands, which is actually just something I found at the home decor store. But look how perfectly they work for our hooded towels. Okay. I'm going to keep my phone nearby so that I can keep up with the chat, obviously. All right. So in case you didn't figure it out, we are going to be talking about bath time. And I've got some bath toys here that I'm going to share just a little bit about. This is looking a little crazy. So let me just pull back a little bit. And of course, I'll move these around like as I'm talking about them, but at least everything is on display, right? Get my little lammy. Love, love, love these. Obsessed. Okay. So another really great way, we are on waves number 2 to bond with baby. So the first one was baby wearing in close proximity, right? So another great way to bond with baby is to make ordinary moments fun and enjoyable for both of you. That's going to help kind of alleviate a lot of your parenting stress and anxiety that is totally, totally normal, that we all experience, in the day-to-day care of a child. And a really perfect opportunity to do that, to make just an ordinary moment fun, is with bath time. And the reason for that is really that bath time is just a chunk of time in your day or evening that no matter what else is going on, you kind of have to carve out for you and your baby because, right, baby's hygiene is important. It is a basic need that has to be taken care of. So it's just, if you have no other time in your day, like if you work outside the home and kind of your evening is really all that you have with baby, make bath time the time that you two really connect, giggle, enjoy each other, and make memories together. So some ways that you can do that is to have like a designated bath song. So in my house, I have a toddler who technically really shouldn't be getting screen time right now, but she does. I will be transparent about that. She went to a birthday party. It was Coco Melon themed. She became absolutely obsessed. And so I decided to kind of introduce her to Coco Melon. I don't know if there are any other Coco Melon parents out there, but maybe some of you know what this is about and can relate to this. But anyway, they have a bath song that she is really obsessed with right now. And I'm not going to sing it for you. You guys can look it up on YouTube. Believe me, I don't think that you want me to sing it. But point being, that is our designated bath time song that we'll actually start singing that kind of as we're cleaning up dinner. And we need her to start kind of flipping into, oh, I'm kind of starting my nighttime routine mode. And I'm about to get undressed and I'm about to get in my bath and all of that. We'll start singing that song and she knows exactly what that means. And she claps and gets happy and excited. And it just makes it kind of a really cute, fun, enjoyable time for us. So have a designated bath song. It doesn't have to be the Coco Melon bath song, but it's already written, it already has a melody, and kids love it. So, check that out if you're looking for ideas. Include bath toys. Bath toys you can never go wrong with. Of course, just one-on-one time with mom or dad and playing in the bath is super fun. But, babies like to keep their hands busy. They like to keep their brains and minds busy. So some of my favorite bath toys to use include these stacking cups right here. So they actually have holes in the bottom that are all different kind of sizes and shapes. Like there's a star, there's just a plain circle, I think there's a triangle. So that when baby scoops water and lets it just pour out the bottom hole, it actually comes out of the spout like in different shapes. And my daughter is just absolutely over the moon about that. She thinks that is the coolest thing. So love these stacking cups. The other reason I love these is because when you're finished with bath, they're really easy to just dump all the water out of, clean out thoroughly, and dry completely, right? You can just wipe them out with a towel and they're dry. What I don't love, just FYI, is the little kind of squeaky or squirty toys, like the classic rubber duck that you fill with water and you squeeze it and like he shoots water out of his beak. Those actually get super, super yucky inside. They start to mold and mildew. There's no real good way to clean them unless you were to like fill them up with bleach. But then, of course, you don't want baby using that in their bath and putting it in their mouth and things like that. So if you actually have used one of those for like a month or so and you cut it in half and see what all is growing inside, it's super, super gross. So they end up having to be thrown away and replaced all the time, which is just not sustainable. So I'm not a huge fan of those, but that's just my little soapbox moment. That's why I included something like the stacking cups that are really easy to clean. I love this color change book. So you can just find this stuff like anywhere. Amazon is actually a really good place to find them. I think that's where this came from probably. But just something simple like this. So it's sea creatures. And when my daughter gets the pages wet and she kind of wets them with her finger, or she'll dunk them all the way down, they become colored, right? They get colored in by the water. So something super simple like that, something that doesn't get moldy and yucky in the bath. Those are really ideal bath toys. And then, of course, just make sure that you are adhering to bath safety standards and that you are using high quality, comfortable products so that baby has a comfortable bath experience. And so something that I would suggest, especially if you have a really little one and you're kind of new to the parenting game that you invest in, and I think I did find this on Amazon, this is a little toy that goes in the bath water, and if the water is too hot, his bum changes colors to kind of let you know that you need to cool that water off a little bit. And then as far as using high quality products, you already know my favorites come from Kia Babies, of course. So let's actually talk about first and foremost the bamboo washcloths. So these are the Luxe bamboo washcloths. I've got kind of a whole arrangement here in my little basket, but the ones that are available for 10% discount tonight are the classic white. Can't go wrong, right? And they're super easy to clean, so you don't have to worry about them getting stained or yucky or anything like that. So if you have never joined us before, you may not have heard my spiel about bamboo textiles. I love that Kia Babies makes so many things with and out of bamboo because it's just a wonderful, wonderful fiber. Like it's God's own fiber. A couple of reasons for that is that bamboo is really, really soft. Like I always talk about how soft the 100% cotton is. Bamboo may even have that beat. Super, super soft, very nice, silky kind of satiny feel to it, but at the same time, it's highly durable. So this is going to stand up to lots of uses and lots of washes. These are machine washable, again, on cold, tumble them dry on low, no need for fabric softener, so they're easy to clean. Bamboo is naturally antimicrobial, so they don't get yucky and they're easy to keep clean. Something that is kind of naturally antibacterial is definitely something that you want for a bath product, something that's going to touch baby's skin, something that you even would want in maybe a toothbrush or kitchen utensils and things like that. So I love, love washcloths and towels, particularly that are made of bamboo. They're nice and naturally, gently exfoliating. So even if, mom, you want to use these to like wash your face at night, you can totally do that. This is a great option for that. These washcloths come in a pack of 6. So again, if you are bathing baby like every night of the week, just on Sunday, you'll need to toss them in the wash and you've got a whole other week's worth. If you're not washing baby every night, which if you have, a younger infant, you really don't need to be washing them more than 2 or 3 times a week. These are going to last you, much longer. So I love that they come in a 6-pack. There are plenty of them. They're just fantastic. They're so nice and thick and fluffy. I mean, they really do feel very luxurious. So they're comfortable for baby to use. They're non-irritating. You get a really nice lather, which I know sounds silly, but if you've used other brands of, baby washcloths, they're literally it's like washing baby with a paper towel. They're so, so thin, and it's hard to get your soap to lather up. And they're also really small. So they're just falling off of your hand. This is a nice, good standard washcloth size. It's not teeny tiny. So just all around, can't say enough good things about the washcloths. And if you would like to shop them for 10% off tonight, the white set is eligible for that discount. And then the bamboo hooded towel. So once you take baby out of the bath, another way to make this experience fun and memorable, put them in a super adorable towel. Make baby into a little lamb. Make baby into a bear. I mean, can you get any cuter than that? Again, it's just these cute, fun, moments that you turn into moments that are worth cherishing, right? This is bath time again, is something you probably do every night, every other night, whatever. And maybe you're not always stopping to really take those moments in, and just having something really cute and fun like this, I feel helps you take that little moment to just really enjoy how precious these times are. So again, these are made of bamboo, so all the same benefits and cool things that I just talked about with the washcloths are going to apply here. So soft, so durable. I love that these are sized large, so let me just pull one off for you. I'll use the bear since he's looking a little sad on his holder here. This is a towel that baby is going to continue to use up until they're a legitimate kid. Look how large this is. And I love the wing shape, right? So it is so perfect for just kind of gathering baby like this, wrapping them up nice and tight and snug, instantly gets them dry. You don't have to do a lot of rubbing or anything like that. So baby's not going to get irritated and fussy and, not like this experience. The hood is so helpful in getting baby's hair and head dry like that. Again, you're not having to kind of pull the towel out from under them to get it up over their head and all of that. You just simply put the hood over their head and let the towel just soak up that moisture and do its job. So yes, absolutely love these. And again, I think these are great for, they're so photographable, right? So these are going to make really fantastic photos for your baby book. Wrap baby up in this super cute towel, put these little ears on them, and take a picture for your baby book. Take a picture to send to grandma and grandpa that live across the United States or wherever they live. Take pictures for your Instagram if you share your kids on social media. Again, I just think it's just a really fun little touch to an otherwise kind of ordinary task that we do, which is dry baby off after the bath. So love the hooded towels. I know you guys do too. That's why I'm kind of just skimming over a little bit because I know we've talked about these so many times. We have basically like a cult following for these with really good reason. These are the towels that we use for my daughter at home. These are the washcloths we use for her. So if you want to shop the Luxe Bamboo washcloths and the hooded towel, we have the bear and the lamb tonight for 10% off. Please add them to your cart. Just make sure you have finished your transaction within 1 hour of the end of this live stream. And that's that. All right, so we're going to move on to our next bonding opportunity, our next Kia Babies product. So again, this is kind of care related. A wonderful way to bond with baby, and this is going to sound a little bit silly, but hear me out, is simply in grooming them. So kind of piggybacking off of bath time, doing the really simple day-to-day bodily care for a baby. And I know that sounds kind of like, well, duh. And like, is that really a bonding opportunity or is that just something we have to do like to keep baby healthy, right? Well, both. So there's a really fantastic documentary on Netflix, and I think that it is still on there. I watched it while I was pregnant with my daughter over a year ago. It's a documentary series, and it's called Babies. So if you haven't checked that out and you're kind of like a nerd about things, you really like knowing the science behind things, how things work, this is a really, really interesting program. They actually had an entire episode dedicated to bonding. So, all of this research that has been done into what really causes us to feel bonded and connected to our children. What is it that biologically drives us to parent, right? Like how does that work? What's the mechanism there? And really interesting research that came out of one of the big universities. I can't remember what it was now, but the basic day-to-day care tasks for baby. So feeding, changing diapers, brushing their teeth when they're a little bit older, brushing their hair, which is what we're going to talk about next, changing their clothes, bathing them. Doing all of that stuff on a daily basis literally like wires our brain to turn us into more attentive, more loving caregivers. So actual physical changes occur in the brain when we repeatedly do these care tasks for babies or for small children. And it boosts the love hormone, the oxytocin in our systems. So it's, all plays into making us feel really deeply connected to our children and like we really are in love with our children. It's doing those little day-to-day tasks for them. And what was really fascinating is that this actually applies even to children that aren't biologically related to you. So this is really important, for foster families or adoptive families, or even if you're a daycare worker or an educator or something like that, or you nanny for children. Again, doing those basic care tasks, on a daily or fairly regular basis for a baby or small child literally turns your brain into that child's parent. So that was just super fascinating. Basically, that was looking at, adoptive families in this study that they did and kind of trying to answer the sort of tacky question, but coming at it from a scientific perspective, like, is there really a difference between a biological child and an adopted child? And as long as you are undertaking primary caregiving duties for a child, according to your brain, there is no difference. There really is no difference. So please don't take for granted how important those, middle of the night diaper changes are, keeping baby's bottom clean, keeping their, hair brushed, things like that, keeping their nails clipped. It is all working to support your bond with your baby. Okay, so kind of went off on a little tangent there. My New Year's resolution was to stop with the tangents, but I just found that so fascinating that I got jazzed. All right, so back on topic. So grooming. Kia Babies, again, makes one of my favorite grooming sets for baby, actually two of them. And I use both just depending on what I can get my hands on quickly. So we have the round hairbrush set and the hairbrush set. So after baby gets out of that bath, or even if, it's a night where you've skipped bath, giving them a nice little head rub and a hairbrush, again, going to be so enjoyable for baby, beneficial to them physically, but also beneficial to you emotionally, because it's going to enhance that bond. So let's talk about the round hairbrush set. It's fantastic. I love it. My daughter loves it. She can brush her own hair with these now that she's a toddler. So the first one I'm going to talk about, no, let me actually talk about this one. So this is 100% goat hair bristle, which basically means that this is so soft. So think of like a really soft bristled toothbrush. That's what this feels like and reminds me of, and sort of how it functions. So if you have a baby that's dealing with any kind of dry, flaky scalp, cradle cap, anything like that, when their head is still moist from bath, or even if you haven't done bath, you can apply a little bit of like coconut oil or something like that to baby's scalp, and then give it a gentle kind of circular rub with this bristled brush here. It's actually going to lift those scales and those kind of flaky bits off gently, and can really help in the treatment of things like that. Also, it just feels really nice. It's so soft, and baby's just really going to enjoy a nice head rub with that. Then you have your bamboo bristles here. So these feel kind of more like your typical like detangling brush, right? The harder bristles. So what this is going to do is, again, you can gently massage or rub baby's head with this in addition to brushing their hair. This is going to help once they have a little more hair and they're starting to get those tiny little tangles and knots. This is going to help with that. But also those bristles on the scalp stimulate blood flow. So again, it's just going to help baby relax, help them wind down, and just feel good. So it's going to be a really enjoyable experience for baby. And then, of course, you have this really sweet comb. I love how ergonomically this is designed. So it is so easy for you to hold in your hand. It's a nice size. Again, it's not super teeny tiny like lots of baby things are. That always really gets on my nerves, like a teeny tiny little doll-sized hairbrush. It's like, I understand this is for a baby and babies are small, but the one who's going to be brushing baby's hair is me, and I'm a normal-sized adult. Like, so again, just I love how comfortable and easy these are to hold on to. And again, similar to the harder bristled brush, this is going to work really well for detangling. And then if once baby has enough hair to kind of like style and do comb overs, or if you want to brush them into pigtails or a ponytail, this is going to be really great for that. So it comes with your soft bristled brush, your hard bristled brush, and your little wooden comb. So everything you need to groom baby after bath is included in the round hairbrush set. And of course, the round hairbrush set is the one with the round brushes, right? Because Kia Babies also does make just kind of their standard hairbrush set. Nothing wrong with this one. It's simply all the same things, just in a different shape, right? So really it comes down to like what you prefer, what you think would feel better, aesthetically, what you like better. You really can't go wrong with either one. All the same benefits from the goat hair bristles, from the bamboo bristled brush. As you can see, you just got this more kind of oblong shape. They're a little, maybe lower profile. And then you've got this, it's a little bit of a finer toothed comb here. And then you've got this actual handle on the comb. So please browse those in the carousel below. Again, as I said, cannot go wrong. And I did want to talk about really quickly the packaging on these. Like, look at these really precious boxes. So if you wanted to give this as a gift, like if you were doing a bath themed or like grooming themed baby shower gift, or like even a birthday gift for a 1 or 2 or 3-year-old, right? You don't have to do a lot to this packaging. So just know you could order this. As soon as it arrives, you can just throw it into a gift bag, put a bow on it, whatever, and it's ready to go. So I really like what a nice touch that was. And I really do keep my hairbrushes actually in the box that they came in, because then I always know where they are and it just keeps them nice, right? So love the packaging on that. So please check those out. Don't forget, everything we're talking about tonight is 10% off. You have until 1 hour after the end of this live stream, which we're going to be wrapping up sort of soon, to shop and get that 10% off. Okay, so another excellent way to bond with baby is to spend one-on-one time with them. And this is important for moms, and it's also important for dads. So as much as I, love the idea of teamwork, if you are a 2-parent household, hopefully you have a partner or, some type of community around you helping you with the child rearing tasks. Um, but it's important, like, there was a time where only I could put my daughter down for bed at night, and her dad really wasn't that much involved in that. And we have kind of shifted so that, bedtime routine is fairly consistent, but like I bring a little something different to the routine than dad does. But she is used to and comfortable with and enjoys both routines. So both of us are able to equally do that. And that's great. I think that's really important. But if you can just find 10 or 15 uninterrupted moments in a day for a routine or a task or just a special little moment that just mom has with baby and then just dad has with baby, and they can kind of come to expect that this is a mommy thing and this is a daddy thing, or this is a mommy thing and this is a mama thing, whatever your parenting situation is. That's really important for your like one-on-one individual bond with your baby. So let's actually talk about two really easy ways that you're kind of doing anyway throughout your day to carve out that one-on-one time. And so for moms who are nursing, that's going to be breastfeeding your baby and taking the time to really like tune into that experience and do it uninterrupted. And for someone who is not lactating or not breastfeeding, so whether that's a second parent or just a mom who's not breastfeeding, contact napping is a really great way to do that. So let's talk about a product that Kia Babies makes that is going to help support both of those things. So it is the multi-use cover. So let me just lay these out on my table. I think that's how I'm going to do my display here. I'm just going to keep it simple. We've got the gingham. We've got the BFF black, and that's the stripes here, and then Starry Charm, which let me just show you up close because I love these super delicate little stars, and I love this beautiful kind of blue gray. Again, keeping it really nice and neutral, really gender neutral tonight with all of the products that we're talking about, everything that's on the discount tonight. So the multi-use cover, it truly is that multi-use, but we're really going to focus on it for our purposes tonight as a nursing cover, or just kind of a way to create a private little moment, give a little bit of shade for a sleeping baby. So if you are nursing and you just need to step away, and maybe you have a house full of other kids, maybe you are breastfeeding at a friend's house, or you are at a relative's house, and it's hard for you to kind of break away and find privacy to just really kind of take that moment with your baby, this cover is going to come in so handy. So of course, in case you've never worn one of these before, let me just show you. You're just going to find the hole there. That's where your head goes. Hello. And you can wear it this way like a poncho. You can kind of drape it this way if you want one arm free. Of course, you can do that as well. So I will do this just for the sake of being able to kind of gesticulate, which I'm a hand talker in case you haven't noticed. So this is going to provide so much privacy. I honestly would feel comfortable breastfeeding my baby anywhere, anytime with this particular cover. You absolutely can see nothing through this. But like some sorcery, Kia Babies has figured out how to provide that ultimate privacy and cover while still making this so light I can barely even tell it's on my body. And I'm really not exaggerating that. It really just feels like part of my shirt. Like it's not any heavier than that. It created no extra weight on my body. I feel no extra kind of body heat getting trapped underneath here. So this is going to be a super comfortable nursing experience for you and for baby. You're not going to get sweaty, clammy, yucky, gross. Do the breath test. It absolutely works. Again, a good breath in and a good breath out. So you know that it is okay for baby to kind of have their head and their face under here. They're not going to have trouble breathing through this. Plenty of airflow. It is buttery soft. It is 100% organic cotton. And if I didn't mention before, all of Kia Baby's organic cotton products, they are GOTS certified. So that's GOTS. And that is the Global Organic Textile Standard. Again, it's like the international gold standard benchmark for knowing that a product has been like painstakingly thought out from its design to its production. It is safe to use. Everything from the harvesting of the raw materials has been done ethically and responsibly, to conditions in the manufacturing plants, down the supply chain. Basically, no stone has been left unturned to make sure that, um, you're not that this is the top of the line product that you can possibly get. So if ever you see that moving forward, GOTS certified, just know how conscientious that brand is, like how hard they've worked on that, how innovative they are with their products. I could go on and on, but so just to give you an idea of just how like luxurious and wonderful this organic cotton is that I talk about so often with Kia Babies products. There you go. You have the global organic textile standard to kind of speak to that. As well. So buttery soft, just this is not going to irritate your skin. It's not going to irritate baby skin. In addition to being able to use it as a nursing cover, it also lends a great opportunity to contact napping, as I said. So whether that's just in the nursery, that's sitting on your couch while you have other kids around, while maybe they have, they're getting some screen time or something like that, but you just want a nice kind of chill moment with your baby. You want to kind of create a little microcosm environment for them, with a little bit of shade so they're not getting visually stimulated, so that they can kind of sleep in contact with your body. It's a wonderful bonding moment for you. It's a chance to do skin to skin, even if you're not breastfeeding. Feeding doesn't have to play into it at all. It's going to help baby get into deeper levels of sleep. Take a longer nap. You should absolutely try contact napping, just every once in a while, if just a little bit of time is all you have to kind of dedicate to that, because it's a wonderful bonding experience. So again, you could just very safely and easily tuck baby under here, just hold them supported like this, rock them back and forth, whatever. Again, you can use this on the go, like if baby really needs a nap while you're out having lunch somewhere. This is a really great tool to use to help with that contact napping. So I love using it for those two things. Of course, I'm no longer nursing. My daughter's 17 months now. But I absolutely still use this for napping purposes. So just really quick, I know I said I was going to focus on the nursing and the contact napping, but just so you know what an investment this is, you can also use these as car seat covers. So if baby needs just a little bit of privacy in their car seat, they need a little darkness to maybe nap on the road, anything like that, or just for sanitary purposes, if you have to run an errand with baby, and we are kind of in cold and flu season, we also have a pandemic going on, and you just want kind of a little protective bubble over baby while they're traveling in their carrier or their car seat, from the general public. This makes a great car seat cover. So easy to put on, so easy to take off. I love it. You can use it as a shopping cart cover. You would use it really in the same manner. Just kind of provides a little bit of a buffer between, baby skin and clothes and the shopping cart underneath them. It works as a high chair cover if you were out at a restaurant and kind of not really sure about maybe how clean or how nice feeling, the high chairs that they provide are going to be. Use it as a high chair cover. So again, it's called the multi-use cover, and it truly is multi-use in so many ways. So if you would like to shop this, 10% off tonight, go ahead and add it to your cart. The ones we have on discount are Starry Charm, BFF Black, and Gingham. All right, so last and final product, and then we're going to wrap this up and announce our giveaway winner. Love you guys for sticking it out. Thank you for hanging out and still being here. Okay, so this is a great tip to use for bonding with your child as they kind of leave babyhood, right? And enter their toddler years, or as they become, a school-age kid. Obviously, you still want to be finding bonding opportunities with them, right? You still want to be reinforcing that bond. So a shared experience, do something together, do something that is fun and interesting to both of you together. And so some really great ideas for that are like, have a special recipe that you cook together on a regular basis. Maybe do your holiday baking together or something like that, if you both enjoy being in the kitchen. Something like backyard campfires every weekend, or you pitch a tent in your backyard every fall time and you guys do backyard camping. Any kind of thing like that. But one that I have really enjoyed kind of introducing my toddler daughter to, something that's of interest to both of us, it's stimulating for her and it's fun for me too, is craft making. And Kia Babies makes a wonderful, it is a craft and keepsake kind of all in one. And I will explain. Let me actually just set these up real quick. The Kia Babies keepsake picture frames. Okay, so if you heard the word craft and you started getting a little itchy, a little panicky, I feel you, because before having a child, I imagined myself as the crafty mom, but then when it came down to it, it turns out like I'm not really kind of craft inclined. I have no artistic bone in my body. I'm not super technical either. So if there's like lots of supplies or like really in-depth instructions, it's probably not the craft for me. And that's why I love these so much. So if you want to not only have a bonding moment with your child, but also create something that your family is going to cherish for years to come, or even something that you could give as a really sentimental, personal, handmade gift for someone, these have got you covered. Like, cannot recommend these enough. So this one right here is called the Duo. And as you can see, there is space for a handprint and a footprint. These are actually going to be clay molds, and I'll talk about it really quickly in just a second, because everything you need to create this is included in the package. And then here in the middle is where you would put a photo of baby, or if you have multiple kids, I think the Duo is a great one, because what you could do is put a picture of the kids together here, and then you do a handprint from one and a handprint from the other, or, you know, whatever. So love, love, love these. Let me show it to you up close. So see how it says bundle of joy there? You can actually change these out. There are 2 additional little border frames that these come with when you order the package. So you could also have it say love at first sight or precious little one. So see, truly everything you need to customize this, make it look and feel exactly how you want it to is included. So this one is called, sorry, my mirror is green. This one is called the Duo, and this one is called the Solo. So what you've got over here is just a solo panel, right, for the clay molds of a hand and foot. There's lots of real estate on this one. So again, and because you have the 2 spots for pictures, this could be really great for a multiple child situation as well. So my daughter, who's 17 months old, both her hand and footprint can fit actually in this frame over here. So plenty of room for like multiple kids to put their handprints. If they want to kind of doodle in it, just have a good time with it, you can totally do that. So I said this was a craft and a keepsake. So let's talk about the craft part of it. All right, so these clay molds here, everything you need is included in the package. So let me just open it up and show you really quickly. Detailed instructions, so you don't have to worry about that. It is truly the quickest and easiest craft in the world. You've got 2 packs of clay that come with it. This is for the Duo, obviously, because you have the 2 trays for clay molds. So you have your air dry clay. You have a rolling pin to get it nice and flat. You have your alphabet stamper here, so you can actually personalize it. That means you can like stamp baby's name into it, your family's last name, a date, a birth date, anything like that. You've got some photo tape to hold your photos in place on the frame. And you've got paint. So this one is obviously the gold, so it comes with a little tube of gold paint so that you can actually paint and fill in those hands and footprints if you want. This also comes in multi, and it also comes in just a plain glaze. So make sure you browse in the carousel below to make sure you're getting the color that you want if this is something that seems interesting to you. Again, it is such a fun and easy way to just spend some time together as a family. I know when we were making these with my daughter, and we made some Christmas ornaments from Kia Babies as well, like so many laughs were had. Yes, we had some mishaps. We had things like that. They didn't turn out 110% perfectly, but like that was part of the joy of it, right? And so I just love how easy, streamlined, super simple they've made this, but at the same time, look how beautiful and really sentimental and how valuable this is, right? So love this idea for a family craft. And I did want to talk about with the solo that is customizable as well. So it comes with this nice classic white kind of border around, but there's also in your package a pale blue or a nice blush pink. So that comes included with it. So make sure if you are shopping in the carousel below that you know that this one is the duo, right? Because two handprints. And this one is the solo, just the one panel for the clay over here. So really just depends on what aesthetic you're looking for, because you can't go wrong with these. They are to die for. They're so darling. They're so precious. Actually gave one of these to my grandparents and they both cried. So there's your testament to just how wonderful these are. So yeah, I hope you took away some cool ideas of how to carve out a little time with baby, how to bond with them. Again, thank you for hanging out. I know we ran over a little bit, but there was a lot of products to cover. And I didn't want to shortchange anything. So let's go ahead and announce our giveaway winner. So Kia Babies team, if you want to start the process of picking our winner. You guys talking about your crafting experiences, how you always mess these things up. Same. And that's why I can't recommend these enough, because like you can't go wrong. It's that simple. It's that easy. Drum roll. I'm always so excited for this part. Like, I already have the stuff. I'm not going to win anything, you know, I've already won. Kai, congratulations, Kai. Oh, so excited for you to take home the baby wrap carrier, which of course I like wheeled across the room to the other side of the room. Hold on, let me grab it so I can show it to you one more time. All right, here it is in all its glory. It is beautiful. And like, look how compact, right? It ends up getting when you fold it all up. Love, love, love this. Love that you are taking this home. Please, if you, continue to join us on Monday nights, I would love to see you again. I would love to keep up with your journey, with your adoption process and your awesome kiddos. So like, please keep us updated on that if you're comfortable with that. Okay, so how you will redeem your baby wrap carrier is you will send an email to ask@kiababies.com. So ask@kiababies.com. Let us know that you were the giveaway winner this week for the baby wrap carrier, and let us know your Amazon username, and we will get that shipped out to you ASAP. So congratulations again. So just in case you need me to repeat it, Kai, ask@kiababies.com. I've tried typing it into the chat and it says I can't, like, and when I hit send, it tells me I can't send sensitive information. I don't know if Kia Babies is able to type it out, but it's ask@kiababies.com. And if you get a chance, just let me know that you heard that and that you are good to go. If you have any other questions, please drop those so that we can get that all squared away. So I'll just wait a second for that. And then you guys, like, I can't believe how many of you are still tuned in. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so glad you found us on Monday night. Moving forward, this will be our night forever after, unless, you know, something crazy happens and we change it for some reason. But Mondays is when we're going to start hanging out. So you guys have like your weekend to think about, oh my gosh, Mondays used to suck and they used to be super stressful, but like now I can look forward to hanging out with Kia Babies and seeing Julia's face. So, I mean, there's that. But yes, don't forget to take advantage of the 10% off. It is going to expire 1 hour after the end of this live stream, which we are wrapping up right now. I appreciate you sticking around until the end. So anything that's in your cart, go ahead and cart out in the next hour. Congratulations again to Kai. And don't forget to like and share. Follow us if you were just kind of dipping a toe in, testing the water with this live stream tonight. And now you know that you want to come back for more of these. Give us a follow before we sign off. If you have any last minute questions or anything like that, drop those in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up and tell you guys good night. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your week. Thank you again for joining us. I will see you next Monday. Thank you, Kia Babies team, as always. Man, you guys just really work so hard to make all of this happen. I get the easy, fun job. I really appreciate all of you. Love hanging out with you guys just as much. All right. Good night, friends.